a plea deal was reached in this death penalty case. You know, I've covered this case from the beginning in Pennsylvania, and as the evidence and the discovery kept going back and forth and the pretrial motions kept being heard and the orders were issued, any defense that Kohberger had was wedged away bit by bit by bit. And the final blow really came this last week when just days ago the order came down that he would not be able to have any alternate perpetrators because the defense had said, we know of some possible suspects that we want to bring in this case that are the actual ones that did it. And the judge said, no, it is wild speculation if you believe that these people committed the crimes against these 4 victims. They also were not going to be allowed to have alibi because under Idaho law, you have to have people that actually saw you at a location during the time of the murders, date, time, and place, and they would be willing to testify. They didn't have that. He didn't have an alibi. Now let's go the other direction. The prosecution had DNA that a lab said was a conclusive match to Bryan Kohberger on this knife sheath. No knife, but a knife sheath that was found next to the body. The statistical match of DNA next to the body of one of the victims. That was the star evidence for the prosecution, no question about it. But Jake, I want to say that I have covered many, many death penalty trials of high-profile defendants, and my gut told me this was going to happen because a way to save your life is to plead guilty because this is Idaho. If he had been found guilty because of all of this prosecution evidence and the lack of defense, the lack of reasonable doubt, it would have gone to the death penalty phase. And this is Idaho. And I believe that they would have sentenced him to death.